Hello again. Today I'm going to be covering one of the most asked about or most questioned topics that we have from people starting the Atkins diet. These people are going through the 14-day induction period and invariably will get a question about, I just started the Atkins diet and boy do I have a headache. Or, I just started the Atkins diet and I feel nauseous. I don't feel like eating anything. Well, guess what? Hey, you have what's called induction flu. You might be asking yourself, what is induction flu? And that's going to be the topic of my video. What is induction flu and how do you help it? Well, induction flu comes from the body ridding itself of the toxins that are found within it. Specifically, what it's doing is burning the glycogen, the stored glucose that's found in all your muscles. So the effects are similar to what's found in a marathoner when they hit the wall. Hitting the wall refers to what happens when the remaining part of the glycogen is burned out of a marathon runner's leg. I should explain a little bit that there are both the physical withdrawal effects from sugar in the diet and both the mental effects of withdrawal of not being able to eat the same comfort foods that one is used to. I happen to be one of the ones that had a more severe case of induction flu, as mine lasted about 3.5 weeks, in which I just wasn't feeling the same old Kent as I used to be. I was irritable, and my wife would later comment that if it was going to be this bad, she'd rather have the old Kent back. Well, luckily, as the body begins to become adjusted to burning fat for fuel through lipolysis, the needs and the cravings for sugars diminish, and as ketosis takes effect, the effects of induction flu are not as pronounced or as severe anymore. To put it simply, induction flu is similar to a drug addict's effects of withdrawals. It's that inner turmoil which is what's causing the nauseousness, the headaches, the general feeling of apathy, the lack of energy that many early on induction people find out. The good news is it certainly is treatable and it's only temporary. One of the most common ways to lessen the effects of induction flu, at least of the physical effects of induction flu, is to drink lots of water. To flush out the toxins as you burn through the glycogen in your muscles. We also encourage people to do a clean induction, so that instead of trying to wean yourself off the sugar in a gradual process, I recommend that every inductionee do a clean break and start with the Atkins induction with the 20 grams of carbs per day immediately, rather than backing themselves down from 100 grams to like 60 grams to 40 grams to 20 grams. It's my opinion that if you do it in a fell swoop, the effects will be felt over a smaller period of time. As bad as induction flu may seem, I would just like to end by saying, just remember, it's temporary and it leads to a much better future in which a thinner self no longer has to worry about cravings, maintaining blood glucose levels, and the temptations that might be occurring. One final note. As bad as they seem, experiencing these withdrawal symptoms is actually good news. For one, it shows that your body is in its dying throes of burning glucose for energy. It shows that you are actually making deep changes in your diet and they are being effective. It's really bothering you to drop the foods like French fries, pasta, all the sugars and the whites. It's probably best. With that, I hope this one negative piece of the Atkins diet does not deter anybody from actually trying it. It's only temporary and it will get better. Just remember what I said about making a clean break from eating sugars and making sure you get your water in each day. With that, thank you very much, and I hope you stay tuned for more episodes in the future.